Hope you guys are doing well. My name is EQ and welcome to another episode of Stockaholic. Going over the top trending coin from this week, which is Polkamarkets. Going to be going over a little explanation of what it is. Going to go through the white paper, the tokenomics, the TA, and last but not least, price predictions on this token. The sky is the limit on this one, so you definitely want to watch through the whole video. Before we get into it, if you could take a moment to like the video, subscribe to the channel, anything like that would be greatly appreciated. And let's get it rolling. So we've had recent big news coming out of Polkamarkets recently. You can see CoinGecko put them as the #1 top trending coin in the United States for this week. Huge news. That's over Doge, Bitcoin, VeChain, all of these monsters, even Binance Coin. It's pretty impressive. So we're gonna dive into this a little more. We touched on it in a previous video. It dropped a lot since that video. It's finally starting to hit a floor at a very, very low price considering where it was. So let's get at it. Polkamarkets currently ranking at $6.95 at $1.19 per coin. Looking at a market cap of 27 million, which is insanely low. You got a circulating supply of almost 23 million Polk, a max supply of 100 million, and a total supply of 100 million. So it is a finite token. An easy way to describe it is like putting in bets for something like who's going to win president. When Biden won, it would have gone to the real world with an oracle, grabbed some information, brought it back into the blockchain, and then that would have paid out the winner of that, either A or B. So users can monetize their forecasts of future outcomes and events within an interoperable and decentralized infrastructure where your beliefs become assets with financial value traded openly on the market. Buy and sell fractions of event outcomes, or even create your own events where others can take their own positions and participate and provide liquidity to earn. More than just a prediction market, Polkamarkets will have an important entertainment feature. These include NFT-based gamifications, live streaming integrations for in-play positions on esports and sports, and daily crypto price markets. Live chats and virtual events and online communities will also form a key entertainment value add-on to our platform. Live chats and virtual events and online communities will also form a key value entertainment add-on to their platform. Launched on January 28th of this year by a fully remote team based in Bali, London, and Lisbon, Polkamarkets aims to solve problems in the prediction markets industry such as lack of liquidity in markets, lack of traders, and duplicate or confusing markets by incentivizing liquidity providers and traders to facilitate and take large positions, while a system for curation and resolution ensures efficient and trustworthy markets. Polk is the native token for Polkamarkets. The token is used to coordinate incentives to make network effects to solve the problems that plague prediction markets, such as low volumes, low liquidity, and low daily use. So we're going to jump onto the website real quick and look at this before we jump into the other stuff. You can see here, will Biden be the president? You can say yes or no, and whoever wins it, that gets paid out. Whoever doesn't win doesn't get paid out. It's like a gambling betting system, basically. A fancy way of saying that. Because you can see it's DeFi-Powered Prediction Market. Users can monetize the forecast, buy and sell fractions on events. Entertainment DeFi, more than just a prediction market. This is what we talked about a little bit. So here you go, you get open and liquid markets. Liquidity providers are incentivized to provide liquid markets and earn trading fees and yield farming rewards. DeFi-powered rewards model, users and LPs can mine Polk tokens by making forecasts and providing liquidity. NFTs give exclusive access to special features. The entertainment value, Polkamarkets will have live streaming for in-play markets and esports and sports daily crypto markets with live price feeds and virtual events and online communities. You have a user-based fee economy, so all platform fees on Polkamarket go directly to the users and liquidity providers. The Polk token is required to create prediction markets on Polkamarket as one of its key use cases, and prediction markets will be curated by Polk holders to ensure safe and open markets. So we got a little timeline here. You can see they're already going into 2022, which is great. You see Q1, Q2, the esports market, futures market, fractions portfolio, liquidity provision, DeFi features, curated list, and mining. Going into Q3 is migration to DOT, sports market, AI-powered odds, informational market, Politics market, NFT gamification, live streaming events. Quarter 4, you're going to be seeing liquidity provisions, admin tools, governance, and model DAO R&D. And then going into 22 is the DAO governance, which is going to be huge, a stablecoin integration to add more value and use case. And finally, cross-chain fractions trading. So we're only in the beginning of this. That's why the price is so low at $1. We can see this going up pretty far, especially at a market cap of only 28 million. That's pretty insane. If you want to dive into a little more stuff, you can do that. I'm going to do a little walkthrough of their white paper so you can see the main problem that they're trying to solve is the intersection of DeFi and information exchange is the prediction market, an area where traders can leverage their knowledge of the past, present, and future to forecast specific real-world outcomes. And currently existing prediction markets suffer from key problems such as lack of liquidity in markets, lack of traders, and duplicate or confusing markets. Polkamarkets aims to solve these problems by incentivizing liquidity providers and traders to facilitate and take large positions, while a system for curation and resolution ensures efficient and trustworthy markets. So currently there's no winner in this market. The ability to profit off of information exchange and modeling has formed the basis for much modern capital markets. With the rise of DeFi and through yield through decentralized trading, lending, farming, and providing liquidity for others, no current player in the market provides all of this together. These are the reasons why it isn't working, which they covered a little bit before. Essentially going into the strengths of Polkamarket over these other competitors and why you should be going through them. Taking positions in all these different kind of markets. A financial and information marketplace where you can tokenize your knowledge and earn from forecasting. So it's going to go a little bit more into all of this. If you want to take a look at this, I'm going to throw the link on the bottom so you can continue to look through this. But there's a lot of stuff coming to the Polkamarkets realm, and it's a lot safer than a lot of these shit coins and shill coins that other people are going into. Instead of putting your money in a pump and up, you can buy Polkamarkets, which is in DOT, and it's going to be going massively, massively up in the long term. Going into their tokenomics. So utility token used for mining, liquidity, and fees. Got 100 million supply, 672, 715,000 total raise. Initial Uniswap liquidity of 200,000. You can see the distribution of their coin from the beginning, where it's going, how it's being margined, everything is transparent. All the release details, kind of where the funds have been going, and the percentage of tokens are going to be unlocked after the listing. We're nowhere near this region yet. Where their funds are being allocated, where they're going to be allocated, the kind of marketing actions, and the amount of funds that are going to be used to provide liquidity for Uniswap and other exchanges. So you can see Polk is a pretty new coin. When I type in Polk USD, you can see the only place is KuCoin for it at the moment for exchanges. So looking at this chart, you can see price pushed all the way up to almost $6 and came all the way back down to where it is now at holding support, hopefully at $1 range. This is kind of why we're bringing it up again, because we've let it go down a pretty decent amount. It's slowly working its way back into this region, which is hopefully signifying that we're going to be getting a push up. Some major resistance points are going to be right here is a major SR flip. Right here is definitely going to be a major SR flip. You can see all these support holds, which have now turned into resistance holds. This is going to be another nice area for resistance. A couple support spots and resistance spots. Moving up to here. I'll consider this an SR spot. And the teeter tower of $6 will be the final one. So we do have a lot of room to grow from support and resistance standpoint. Looking at the RSI, we're going to be testing this 50 RSI coming soon. If we get a break, we should be getting a nice move. That should spike this up a little bit and bring this oscillator into the green again, because it's been bearish for a pretty good amount of time. Get these out. Looking at it from a trend standpoint, you have a nice little trend line right here. Now we want to see price break over and find support on the other side of this trend line. That's going to signal an impulse move incoming. We like to play the safe game because if you don't, you're going to continue to see this price drop, drop, and drop. Some people might have seen this. I might have fallen for this too. Get a nice support hold. You think price is going to go up. It never actually goes up. You, in a way, have a big old trend line. That's pushing it, to be honest. But if I wanted to draw this out, you have a nice trend line that pushed down because it could not break out. It had an attempt to break out based on the support area, but you can see that price did not hold and broke down into the resistance, and this little drop in price brought this down all the way to hold at $1. So hopefully we can get a push over the 200 EMA. That's going to signal a bullish move once it gets on top of that, but as for now, it is still in the bearish range, looking to make a nice push. Looking at the daily, we are hitting these red areas, which is a good signal for a move potentially coming up. And you are in the oversold area and super bearish on all the RSIs. So hopefully all this good news coming for Polk is going to push this up into the right direction. See here, that trend line that we had on the other graph is it's pretty clear. Go here, safe spot for it. So ideally, once it breaks here, we're looking for that impulse move, or at least to start trending upwards. You can even see it from this point of view. We're getting into this triangle area right now. Hopefully we can break this. So we're getting to a critical point right now. You're getting 2 candlesticks on a daily chart, a potential support. So let's see if it can at least break up out of here. So all in all, Polkamarkets is going to be a long-term play. We still don't know exactly where price is going to go, but I'm going to be keeping my eye out for this to see if this breaks a trend line. If it does, it's a good buy-in area to see how far this can push. Keep in mind that it's already gotten up to $6, so that's 6 times where it's at. And going to its market cap, we're at 28 million. So it can do a 100 times move and be at 2.7 billion, which is insane. And that's barely breaking into the top 50 coins list. And 100 times move from here is $120 a coin. So you're making a nice chunk of money off Polkamarkets if it does even consider going into the top 50 coins. So my prediction on Polkamarkets, super bullish. Going short term, we're looking to push into the $3, $6 range. Looking at the long term, we want to hit that $100 mark and see what happens from there. But we have room to grow even further, $200, $300. So the sky is the limit for Polkamarkets. And that about wraps up this video. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you found anything useful, please throw a like, subscribe to the channel, anything like that, and we'll catch you on the next one.